Welcome all to this online session. I am Madhavi Latha, Assistant Professor of English at NNRG Marriage Education Society's group of institutions and also a research scholar at Usmania University. Today our session is going to focus on misplaced modifiers. Now before we get into misplaced modifiers, let's see what modifiers are. Okay, modifier is a word or it is a phrase or a clause. Okay, a word, phrase or clause which is used to modify a given element in a given sentence is a modifier. Okay, it can act as an adjective, it can act as an adverb, that is modifier. So suppose for example, let's see, this is a red ball. Okay, here red is an adjective which is a modifier. Fortunately, Devi has worked on similar projects last year. Of course, this is a modifier, it's an adverb. Okay, now I always focus dedication towards work. How do you focus? Always focus. It's an adverb which is used as a modifier. Now let's see, what do you mean by misplaced modifiers? Okay, what are misplaced modifiers? If these modifiers are misplaced in a given sentence, then the meaning is going to change. Then the meaning tends to change. So that's what it says, misplaced modifiers. So modifiers should be used accurately or correctly in a given sentence. If it is misused, then the meaning tends to change. Example, let's see what a modifier is first here. Let's take these 5 examples to see the usage of only, which is a modifier which tends to change the whole meaning in the given sentence. I mean, the meaning which lies in the first sentence differs from the second sentence, no matter the sentences are same, exact. Okay, now here only is a modifier. John met Mary in the train yesterday. All the 5 sentences have this basic aspects. John, Mary met in the train yesterday. Here only is only being changed. Okay, only. But here the usage here differs the meaning. How? Let's see. Okay, now only John met Mary in the train yesterday. Only John met Mary. Who? Only John. No one else met Mary in the train yesterday. Now here, John met only Mary. John met whom? Only Mary. No one else. Okay, here only is qualifying Mary here. Now John met Mary in the only train yesterday. Which train? Only train which was left on the platform yesterday. Okay, now here John met Mary in the train only yesterday. Only yesterday he met. Yeah, only is qualifying yesterday. Only yesterday he met. Not 1 month ago or 2 months ago. Only yesterday he met. Just met. Now here John met Mary in the train yesterday only. He met yesterday itself. Okay, not a couple of days ago. Okay, yesterday itself. Now can you find the meaning on the usage of only here is differing in the sentence, and also the meaning is also being changed. So that is nothing but misplaced modifier should be exactly used. If you wanted to emphasize only John met Mary, you have to say only John met Mary. People don't even say that John met only Mary or John met Mary only in the train. Okay, only John met. You wanted to emphasize John, emphasize John with only. If you wanted to emphasize Mary, you emphasize Mary. If you wanted to emphasize yesterday, emphasize yesterday. Or if you wanted to emphasize train, you can emphasize train. Now let's see. What is this? Misplaced modifier examples are there. Okay, let's find out. I just identify misplaced modifiers here. In the first sentence, she almost failed every exam she took. Can you identify the modifiers? Yes, almost. It's an adverb. It's a modifier. Now, what is it what is that you wanted to tell? You wanted to qualify, or what is this? Every example. You don't want to qualify failed here. You don't want to describe more about failed here. She failed almost every exam. Okay, she failed nearly all the exams. It does mean she failed nearly all the exams. It's not like she almost failed all. She failed almost all the exams. Okay, people who laugh rarely are sad. People who laugh are sad. Here rarely doesn't emphasize in this thing. We wanted to emphasize laugh with rarely. People who rarely laugh are sad. Not people who laugh rarely are sad. Okay. You wanted to say that the people who do this thing are sad. What they do? They laugh rarely. So, rarely is a modifier which is qualifying laugh. Now, he bought a horse for her sister called Prince. What is the thing you wanted to qualify? You wanted to qualify horse. Okay, called Prince. It's not a he bought a horse for his sister, which is called Prince. Okay, good. But called Prince, it's not good. Okay. Now he bought a horse called Prince for his sister. Okay, you have to identify and use the modifiers in a correct way. Now she saw a puppy and a kitten on the way to the store. What does that mean? She saw a puppy and a kitten. What are you trying to emphasize? On the way to the kitten, on the way to the store, which is what do you want to emphasize here? Nothing. There's no meaning here. She wanted to emphasize she saw a puppy and kitten when on the way to the store. Okay, on the way to the store, she saw a puppy and a kitten. So try to use this modifiers correctly. So in order to convey correct meaning, accurate meaning. Now we shall do a quick exercise. The new students' books were brought online. What is modifier? New, obviously. Is it used properly? No. The students' new books were brought online. I ate the lunch slowly that the office boy had bought slowly. I ate the lunch that the office boy had bought slowly. I ate the lunch slowly that the office boy had bought. Okay, he wanted to emphasize I ate the lunch. Okay, the torn student's book was lying on the desk. The torn student's book or student's torn book? The student's torn book. Okay, just Simran wanted to say hi. So just Simran wanted to say hi, or Simran just wanted to say hi, or Simran wanted to say just hi. It depends on the situation. Okay, Simran wanted to say just hi, nothing else. Simran just wanted to say, Simran just want to say hi, that's it. Okay, Simran want nothing. If I say Simran just wanted to say, Simran wanted to say just hi, she doesn't wanted to speak to him, but she wants to say just hi. Okay, Simran want just to say hi. Simran want nothing else but just say hi. Okay, so meaning differs. Okay, we have to identify and know the usage, proper usage of the modifier. He nearly tried to make his teachers happy. He tried nearly to make his teachers happy. He tried to make his teachers nearly happy, which is what you have to guess and just write down. Okay. He nearly tried. Nearly here emphasizes tried. He tried nearly to make. It emphasizes make. To make his teachers happy, he at least tried this much. Okay. He tried to make his teachers nearly happy, and the teachers were upset, but he's trying to make the teachers nearly happy. Okay, in that way you people have to identify. So with this we finish this exercise under misplaced modifiers. In the next session we are going to meet with a new topic. Until then, thank you. Hope you understood my session. Thank you all.